Okay, so I did a video for you guys on how to get clients. If you guys haven't watched it, I'm gonna link it up here. But today I'm gonna talk about how to get clients and to keep them. It's one thing to get a client, it's another thing to actually have them staying with you. And you're wondering, why am I not able to hit that over that plateau of just the consistent only 5 clients, only 4 clients, only a couple clients every single month, and I can't get that 10K a month plus or those 6 figures or whatever it may be. Today, I'm gonna go into tips that you guys need to know in order for you to surpass that number of clients that you keep on getting and just to get clients in general. So let's get into the video. So for you guys who don't know me, I am Shika. I'm a travel lifestyle content creator, mentor, and owner of Blogit. And on this channel, I talk about all things spirituality, wellness, entrepreneurship, and social media. Today, we're diving deep into entrepreneurship and what it's all about. I know you guys have been loving the last video, and I just want to say thank you to all you new subscribers, all you guys who have been just sending me comments and letting me know what content you want. Please make sure you like, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and put the notification bell so you don't miss a video. Videos are 3 times a week, so they're every Monday, and they're always every Wednesday and Friday. So today we're going to be diving so deep into clients. I know a lot of you guys who follow me are entrepreneurs or starting your business, or you are trying to get clients, but you also want to do it in a sense that, you know, is going to get your business to actually grow. And maybe you're working your 9-to-5 job right now and you're like trying to transition into it, and it's just that plateau that you're like, oh my gosh, I can't hit it. So for you guys who don't know, I've been in the media marketing business for over 7 years, and I've been doing this full-time online for about 4 years almost. So it's been so great. I was in corporate before in a director position, and I switched over, and it has been such a life-changing experience. But I also made a lot of mistakes when I first started trying to get clients, and I don't want you guys to miss on those mistakes or do those mistakes. So this video is to avoid all those things and to really just get those clients, make that 10K, make that over 10K, make that 6 figures a month. Whatever you're trying to manifest, we're gonna manifest it today. So let's get into the first tip, guys. The first and foremost thing is figure out the goals of your client. So when you're having a call with them initially, whether it is just like a warm-up consultation or whatever it may be, or maybe someone who is telling you the way that they want their event, or someone that you want to be a VA to, or a mentor or a coach, or whatever it may be, I'm just giving you guys examples from the ones that I have heard from. One of the things I want to let you guys know is you need to know why they wanted to hire you. So whether you are coaching them, mentoring them, your definition of what your services can provide might not necessarily align with them. So figure out what their goals and if you are able to fulfill them. And I always say this is so important. I've seen so many bad examples where coaches and mentors don't ask this question, and then halfway through they get a frustrated client who just really is like, I'm not getting the results and this is really frustrating, and they see a waste of money. So it is your responsibility to figure out, why are they hiring you, what are they looking for, and what are they looking for to help elevate their business. So this is so key. And keep in mind too that their goals might change. You know, maybe at first they're looking at, you know, building this part of their business, but then a month later that alternates. As you guys know, as business owners, things change quite often, and that's why we are in entrepreneurship. It's exciting. So it's the same thing on their end. So just check in. I always like to check in every month just to say, okay, what are your goals right now? What are you at? And how can I help you attain those goals? So you're servicing them and giving them the advice that they need in order to really benefit themselves. So that is number 1. The second one is check in if they're satisfied and what their experience is like. So a simple thing like a survey, or just if that's anonymous or whatever it may be, just to see like questions of what they're liking in the whole experience, what they're not liking. And even though if they are seeming like they're enjoying it, just do that extra mile to double check, because sometimes they might not necessarily be telling you things. Like for example, with me, I give the option of mentoring people on the phone and also video. And some people love the phone because because, you know, they're picking up the kids and they just like having me on their Bluetooth and we're doing a call and they're getting stuff done. Now, other people, they might want to sit down and have your attention and they want more of that empathy. They want more of that one-on-one connection. So they like a video. So when I do these surveys, it just allows me to know, okay, are you still satisfied with the way that we're communicating? And if not, what can I do on my side to do my job better? And it's the same thing for a service product job, which I'm going to give you guys examples here. Where if someone is, you know, purchasing, even if you only have 3, I always say your first clients are your gold because they are the ones that tell you what your product is marketing to, because essentially, obviously their product or service communicated to them in some way or another. So you're trying to get to know, why did they actually just, you know, purchase from you? Why did they purchase that product? So give them an incentive. I'll give you 10% off if you know, answer the survey, and then they can come back and it becomes a loyal customer. So give them an incentive, check in with them, see if they're satisfied, because these things can change. The third one is keep on learning. This is one thing that I learned later on in my I guess mentoring / like entrepreneurial life, is like sometimes you get too comfortable. And I always say comfortable, just like comfort is an opportunity for discomfort. You need to be able to be up on your industry. Things change on a daily basis. Even if you're in accounting, it could be the simple thing of how people do their accounts now online and how that might actually affect the demand of your business. So I always say that it is so crucial to just keep aligned and keep on being educated. Right now, I'm taking a mastermind, 2 online courses, and I'm just chipping away through it. And even though I am a specialist in media and marketing and wellness, I still go back to that and I'm like, hey, okay, what can I learn more? So then when I'm on that call with someone, what can I bring to them? What kind of information, what is that new insight, that and perspective I can bring that's going to help them get the numbers they want, or those goals that we originally talked about as the first tip. So just check in with them, make sure you're doing that. This is so, so important. I can't stress enough. Never think that you know too much in your industry. There's always room for improvement. And the more you know, sometimes if you're having a consultation and just sharing that extra knowledge might be the way that, or the reason why they sign up with you, because they're like, you know what you're doing. You obviously are answering all the questions that I have in concerns to this topic. I want to hire you. So again, it just allows them to have more confidence in your specialties and you as an expert in whatever field you're in. Last thing is so important, and I really noticed this again based on me going into the wellness sphere, is community. Create a space where your clients or the people for your mastermind or your course can go and connect with everyone else. Why is this important? We all long for what? Human connection. And even though I'm not saying that the connection with you is not enough, but if they have someone else who they know that has a common ground of being mentored or coached by you or purchasing a product from you, and having that space where they can talk about things and give you feedback, and almost like an online, I guess, kind of testimonial such thing, but just a closed group, it gives you just more insight of what people are liking, what they're not liking, and it allows you to keep them updated with things going on, such as promotions, new information, insight, what's going on for the business. And it's a great place to be called kind of like the hype section. What I mean by the hype section is the part of building a brand, whether it's on media or in person. You need to get people excited. That's what a true leader is. It's allowing people to see your vision, your visionary, and investing in whatever that is, whether that's the product, the service, or whatever it may have you. So in this space with the community, you're able to get people who are already interested, already curious about it, and give them that free value, which I talk about all the time, where they're just like, oh, I need to do this, or they're excited, or they're reminded about it. So allow them to feel like they're part of something, they're part of this community, part of your brand, and it's more than just a clothing wear. It's at that point, it is a family. And that is one of the things I noticed, that when you have some common ground, they actually stay longer because it's an experience. And that's what you're really trying to give them, whether, again, a product or service. So these are my tips for the getting a client and how to keep them on. Remember that it is so important to check in with your client, make sure that their goals align with what you know, communicate properly with them. These things can change over time. We're humans, we change, and also build a community. People like to feel the longing of being and belonging in something bigger than anything, better than something, and just, going beyond what you can offer. And survey them and allow them to have a voice. A lot of people like to have their 2 cents in there. So just give them every opportunity where they can be successful. So that's the video. If you haven't watched the other video on how to get clients, I will link it up here again, or you guys can see it on the beginning of the video or down below. And please go watch it. It is so helpful, and a lot of you guys did really enjoy it. It will give you some basic tips as well as some advanced tips of how you can do that. And it actually goes into detail with some of the tips that I mentioned in this video. So make sure you give this video a thumbs up, like, and subscribe. Put the notification bell so you do not miss a video. And I will see you guys in the next one. Sending you a lot of light, a lot of love, and positivity. Bye.